So you may have noticed Drew is not in studio. That's because he's out at the 157th annual Oregon State Fair that opened up last weekend in Salem. Don't worry though, there is still a full week left to check out all of this year's fair food, fun, and festivities. Drew is out of the studio, like I said this morning, live from the State Fairgrounds. Morning, Drew.
Hey, good morning there, Christine. You saw we had the fire going here early this morning at the State Fairgrounds. We're going to talk some more fire. Sequoia is going to join me here in a moment. She is part of the Sacred Fire Dance team that you can check out all throughout the fair. In fact, they put on a great show every night at 9:45. They call it the Fire Finale, a great way to wrap up every night of the Oregon State Fair. Before we go any further, let me tell you real quickly the basic details. You've got the fair running now through Monday, Labor Day Monday. The hours are 10 to 10, today, tomorrow, Thursday, 10 to 11, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Remember, it is a holiday weekend. And then Monday, the holiday itself, Labor Day, they'll wrap it up from 10 to 10. Something to keep in mind, in fact, two things to keep in mind. Number one, today is Kids Day. I know it's also the first day of school for a lot of kids in the area. Should you cut class on the first day of school? I don't necessarily recommend that, but today it is free for all kids 12 and under to come and check out the Oregon State Fair. And tonight, Beach Boys fans, the Beach Boys are here performing live in concert at the fair this very evening. All right, let's talk about these guests. I can feel the heat on this Tuesday morning. Sequoia is, whoa, careful with that, Sequoia. Can you really quickly just let our guests and our audience know about the fire finale that happens here at 9:45 every night? What can they expect from that performance?
A whole bunch of awesome, like lots of different fire acts. So props, poi, we've got hula hoops, we've got fire eating, fire breathing, we've got dragon stabs, all sorts of fun.
You know, I'm a bit of a control freak when it comes to these segments outside the studio. So I said, Sequoia, I was told that we could do some things together. And
yeah.
Could you tell me what those things are? And you said, no, Drew, I can't.
I said I would not tell you.
So now we're going to do it without me knowing what's coming next.
Wah, wah, wah. No.
What are we going to do here?
All right, let's just start with this. Are you comfortable doing that?
I'm comfortable watching you do that. You're talking about me eating the fire?
Yeah, actually, we'll just start with your hand. Can I come to your other side?
You're not going to put that in my mouth then, just to be clear.
No, not at all.
Okay. Do what you need to do, Sequoia. The segment is now yours.
All right. So I'm going to touch your palm with this fire. We're just going to go.
It stayed in that. Did you see that, Eric? The fire stayed in my palm. Do that again, please.
Yeah, actually, I want to do the other hand. Can I come to your other side?
That's fine. You notice my hands are very dry. Is that
okay.
Is that putting me in any kind of danger? Very dry skin, Sequoia. I apologize.
Yeah, that's okay. Like it'll. Okay. What I think we need to take this a little further though. Like I feel like we need to go for the tongue.
I could do more.
Yeah, I feel like we need to just kind of like.
Putting the fire on the tongue.
Just on the tongue, right? Things that are wet don't burn, theoretically, right?
I saw the fire sit on your tongue there.
Yeah,
you can do that with my tongue.
Yeah, totally.
All right, here we go.
Okay, so you're just gonna stick your head back, your tongue out as far as it will go, and you're gonna take a deep breath in and hold it. Hold the breath in. Breathe out.
Did it happen?
Yeah, it happened.
I actually closed my eyes.
Yeah. You want to do it again with your eyes open?
Okay. I held my breath and I closed my eyes. This time we'll do it one last time.
Except this time, let's go a little bit further with it, okay?
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. So this time I'm gonna go like straight down with it.
Into my throat?
Not into your throat, no. We won't do that.
May I hold you?
Yes, you can hold on.
Okay.
Hold on for dear life. Okay, head back. Hold the breath in. When you need to breathe, you're gonna breathe out. Hold, breathe out. Oh, almost put it out. Do you want to try again?
Do I want to put it out? I don't know what I'm supposed to do here, Sequoia. I feel like we're pressing our luck at this point.
Yeah, well, I think you should try to put it out. Okay, here we go. Hold the breath in. Deep breath out. Oh, you did it!
All right. Check out the fire finale every night of the fair. It does run tonight through next Monday night, Labor Day. Every day is a great day, but today is Kids Day. You were awesome. Do you have a hand free to do a high five?
Yep.
And real quickly, as you guys continue to do what you do best, I want to remind our viewers that they are actually raising money all throughout the course of this fair for the survivors and also the victims of the wildfires on Maui earlier this month. So we have a link that you can check out. We're actually pulling that website out right now that you can see on your screen. It is the Maui Strong Fund. Right now we're checking out some of the fine fair food, and this food comes to us by a group known as the Red Food Trailer. Hard to forget that name. Hard not to find them here at the fair. Easy to find, as a matter of fact, because they do operate out of this Red Food Trailer, and part of the operation That woman who stands here next to me this morning, that is Jen Donaldson. Jen and her husband Mike are the people behind the Red Food Trailer. I could tell from the minute I showed up here this morning, I said, this is a KGW News at Sunrise viewer. Am I right?
You are right.
You probably like yourself some Rod Hill.
I absolutely do.
I knew that. See, I knew that about you.
Yeah.
And we are liking your food so far this morning. I do want to point out the fact that your husband, his family is part of one of our local native tribes. Can you tell us which one?
Yes, they're members of the Cowlitz Indian tribe.
Okay, in Southwest Washington.
Yes.
Okay. In honor of that, you do have a menu item because you specialize in fry bread.
Absolutely.
The fry bread is a base, if you will, for one of your signature menu items. It is the Indian taco. What is that all about?
So it's the fry bread topped with chili, cheese, lettuce, onions, tomatoes, salsa, and sour cream if you're feeling extra.
Ooh, if you're feeling extra, extra,
Yeah.
extra. Extra what? I'm not even sure, but
I
extra.
don't know. I'm excited.
One of the things that happens when I do what I did, I stupidly hung up the listening device. I can't tell how much time we have left in these segments. So I might go for 10, 15 minutes here unless, producer Casey, you need me to talk a little faster or rap sooner. You just let Eric know. Oh, see, Eric, show the audience what you're doing. Eric gave me the hand signal. We have 1 solid minute left.
Awesome.
Enough time to talk about 2 more menu items. You've got A and you've got B. Tell us about these, Jen.
Okay, this is our s'mores fry bread. Our kids came up with this item, which is toasted marshmallows, chocolate chips, chocolate syrup, and a graham crackle crumble. And then we've got the apple pie fry bread with apple pie filling, caramel drizzle, and some pie crumbles there.
My internal clock tells me we have to be less than 30 seconds from ending this segment. So we're going to end it this way. I'm going to ask you to do me a favor.
Okay.
You're going to look at that camera.
Okay.
Once you've established your face into that camera, you're going to close your eyes for me, Jen. I know that you know your product. So I'm going to pick one of these 3 items that we just talked about. I'm going to place it in your mouth. You're going to tell me which one it is. Is that a fair game?
Okay.
Have you seen us play this game before on Sunrise?
I have.
Okay, keep the eyes closed.
Okay.
I have to let our audience know which one I'm picking. Don't listen to this.
Okay, okay.
The correct answer is apple pie fry bread. Okay, here we go, Jen. Now the game comes. You open up nice and wide there. I place the food item in your mouth. You bite down. You got the bite. I'm pulling away there. And then you're going to tell me what that is.
Apple pie.
Oh, you're a winner. Jen's a winner. The Red Food Trailer is a winner.
Drew Carney is out of the studio this morning. He's live from the state fairgrounds. Dude, wow, that's amazing, Drew.
Yeah, I know, right? It's a good way to burn some energy in the early morning hours, Christine. We are live at the fair. We're talking about the Canine Stars, one of the great acts that you can watch at the fair if you come by today through next Monday. In fact, let me give you all the great fair details before we go any further. The fair did open up over last weekend, but most importantly this morning, we want to let you know it's open every day now through Labor Day. Again, next Monday, you see the hours on the screen. I also want to point out, even though the fair opens up at 10 o'clock in the morning every day, the carnival rides open up at 11 o'clock. There's a great fire finale show every night at 9:45. And today, oh, by the way, is Kids Day at the Oregon State Fair. That means all kids 12 and under get in free. I'll say that again. The kids 12 and under get in free today. So we have Natalie and we have Sky. Sky is one of the stars of the Canine Stars show. I'm going to walk over here and introduce you to Sarah. Sarah Carson is the leader of the pack, if you will. So Sarah, tell me about the show itself. If people come out to watch Canine Stars, what will they see and how often are you doing this show?
Yeah, so the Canine Stars Stunt Dog Show will be 3 times a day. We have show times at 12, 2:30, and 6:30.
Okay.
And these celebrity dogs have been seen on ESPN, Animal Planet, America's Got Talent, Nickelodeon, you name it. They're going to be doing everything from some high-flying frisbee stunts, canine freestyle like Natalie here is doing, and high jump.
I know one of the messages that you like to share with your audience is the fact that rescue dogs can make great dogs.
Yes.
Can you tell me a little bit more about that message?
Yes, most of the dogs you're going to see in the show are rescued. Sky here is 7 years old, and Natalie's had her for about 7 years. She's a rescue dog from Las Vegas, Nevada. She just did a walking handstand. And yeah, so we're trying to just tell people not only to rescue their dogs, but just to spend more time with them. It takes 5 minutes a day to do this kind of stuff.
I can tell that you're a dog lover. I can tell you respect dogs, but I want an honest answer to this last question. Do you honestly believe that every dog can be trained like Sky has been trained here? They're all capable of doing great things like Sky is doing.
100%.
Really?
Yes, 100%. I've had a lot of dogs now, a lot of rescue dogs, and they've all been able to learn all of these things.
In your opinion then, there is no such thing as an untrainable dog?
You just have to find what motivates the dog.
So people need to stop making excuses about their untrainable dogs, right? They don't exist.
It's true.
I love it. K9 Stars. We saw one earlier jumping off my back. You can check them out 3 times daily. Again, the fair, the Oregon State Fair at the fairgrounds in Salem, runs every day now through Monday. I think we have a grand finale here featuring Natalie and Sky. Can we see it this morning? Natalie in position. Sky up. Oh, stay there, Sky. Hold it. Look at Eric. Look at Eric. Okay, fine. I'll look at Eric. Christine, Rod, that's it for the K9 Stars. Natalie's legs are burning this morning as we send it back to you in the studio. Well, you want to see something funny, Rod?
Yes.
You want to see something funny?
Yes.
Hey, Felix, do that thing we do where it's funny.
All right, we called it the basketball.
Yeah.
What are you ready for that?
Why are we doing this?
Come on!
Why are we doing this morning? We will have more with the gang from iFlip coming up next on Sunrise as we preview and continue to look at the Oregon State Fair. You can only imagine if you come out here live all the things you can see and do at the Oregon State Fair. Yes, it did open up over the weekend, but most importantly this morning we want to let you know that the State Fair continues today through next Monday, Labor Day. The hours real quick, we'll share them with you now. 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. today, tomorrow, Thursday. 10 a.m. to 11 p.m. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. on the final day. Again, that's next Monday, Labor Day. So, Kimberly, what's the name of this area we're in right now? The Family Fun Camp is the area we've been in for the last hour. That's where we had the K9 Stars, the dog team. Have you ever seen the dogs, Felix?
Yes, I saw them earlier this week. They were pretty awesome.
No, the dogs were great. Now we're checking out something else in the Family Fun Camp area. It's known as iFlip. This is Madden. I can't believe that we're this, my goodness gracious. It's a heck of a position to be in at this hour of the day. Felix is also part of the iFlip team. Can you tell us a little bit about this show?
Well, actually, the iFlip is very fun because we got different act the whole show. So we're gonna start with the trampoline. We're gonna use it as Olympic style trampoline. Then we got hula hoop. Then we're gonna have some power track. We will do some bungee. We will have also some, are you still listening? Are you still with me?
I'm totally listening with this ear and watching with this eye.
And then we get the trampoline wall, as you can see right now. Marin and Sam are performing the wall. And at the end, we actually finish with the 55 feet high fall. So we jump from 55 feet, like you saw Sam a little earlier.
So yeah, about 15 minutes ago, Sam, this is Madden, that's Sam. Sam did that 55-foot fall, and Christine, our news anchor back there, I heard her talking to Rod saying she must have been connected to something. No, it's a free fall.
It's a free fall. It's a high fall, and it's a free fall. Sometimes people after the trampoline wall, they come talk to us because we talk with the people at the end, and
jeez Louise.
And then they're like, so I didn't see any strings. I'm like, well, because there's none. There's no string.
Oh my gosh! Oh yeah, that's making me sick to my stomach. How's it making her feel?
Well, right now she's got to work with the dew, so she slipped a little bit. So right now she is not actually doing all of her potential because Sam is actually the best woman trampoline wall in the world. And I say a woman, but she kicked a lot of men's butt because she's so talented. She's just an amazing acrobat and the best in the world, live here every day.
Yes, 3 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 3 shows daily, iFlip. We're going to let you guys off the hook. Spare your bodies. You have to do no more for us this morning. You've done enough.